So as I kind of suspected, I'm back, and I would like to continue on what I said in my last video about ministry begins at home. Ministry begins at home, guys. That is the first place that you are a witness to your spouse, to your children, and to your neighbor. You know, are you that neighbor that next door, they always hear you brawling and carrying on? Are you that neighbor that people are always seeing how you treat your family, how you talk to your wife, how you're talking to your spouse, how you deal with your children? You know, that's how, you know, that's the greatest witness as far as your walk in Christ. A lot of people are so busy trying to put their best efforts forward in their churches, you know, in front of people that they have deemed as important. But at home, they're treating their family like garbage. This is why a lot of children, honestly, sometimes, you know, in cases it could be different, but that's why a lot of people, sometimes children that grew up in Christian households, they break away from it as soon as they have the opportunity. And some could just be simply, hey, they didn't want the disciplines that came with being a Christian. They just wanted to live their own lives. But there are others that have seen another side, that they're like, oh no, I don't want to be no Christian. My father is a terror at home. My mother is a terror at home. They are always carrying on. They are unloving. They don't care about my everyday needs and wants, and they just see something completely different. So your ministry begins in your house. As I said before, you can't be out there going to help Sister Pearl hang up her drapes and helping her to put some brackets up to put her drapes up, but you don't want to go get some bread for your wife. You can't be out there being a listening ear to Brother Larry and you understand all his needs, but then you halfway can't talk to your husband right at home. You understand? You can't be out there in the children's ministry being this Sunday school teacher or whatever, and you are a total terror to your kids at home. You barely want to help them with their homework. There has to be a balance. You talk to your children like garbage. You're disrespectful. You're completely different from what they see in the church, and then you at home with Cheeto crumbs on your fingertips, just doing the unthinkable. I'm being funny, but I'm not, but I am, but I'm not. What I'm saying is you're first a witness to your family. You're first a witness to your neighbor, but most importantly, inside your house. You know, when you make a mistake, you have to be able to apologize to your children. Children are not just these little things that you made. You know, all they do, you use them to just turn the light off, bring me that water, bring me that blanket, bring me that block of cheese, shut up, go do that, get up. Why did you have them again? You understand? Children are a gift from God, and if you're presenting yourself that way, you are, that's your witness. And that's why they can't get with God. You wondering why they're not getting saved? It's because of you. It's because of what they see. They don't want what you have. They don't want what you have. So our witness begins at home. Our ministry begins at home. How we treat our family. We must love them as we love our neighbors. Stop trying to love people across the street. Stop trying to love people at the church, but you don't love your family. You mistreat your wife. You are completely different. As a matter of fact, your kids love when you're at church, okay? Because there's peace at home. At least they get to see a nice side of you. That's not the right way to be. You know, we have to be patient. We have to be kind. All the fruits of the Spirit that we are teaching about and that you're singing about. And you in the church, the joy of the Lord is my strength, and you are a terror at home. No. God ain't accepting that. You are first a minister in your home to your own family. How could, you know what I'm saying? It's first starts at home. Because what children see is hypocrisy. What your unsaved husband, why he's probably never come to Christ, is because you're awful. You know what I mean? Same with your unsaved wife. You're one way there, and then you're another way at home. You know, maybe your neighbor across the street wouldn't believe that you're saved and you have a position in the church, because all they're hearing is cussing and carrying on, even people at your job. But Your ministry starts in your home. And if you're single and by yourself, your ministry still begins at home. Even if you don't have children, your ministry begins at home, because there's an unseen guest always with you. What are you like at home? What can your next door neighbor hear and say about you? Who do they see coming in at night, tipping in and out? You know, what are you doing? What are you doing when you're by yourself? Your ministry begins there. You understand? A lot of us want a lot of things. Oh, you want a husband, you want a wife, you want a new car, but you got dried up hot dog buns and mildewed wieners sitting in the cup holder because you don't clean your car. God's not going to give you a car. But okay, I went off board. I went completely off topic. Ministry starts at home. Ministry begins at home. If you're not doing it at home and you're doing it out there, you are a hypocrite. And God is not pleased. Because how can you love on and minister to other people, and the ones that's closest to you, the gifts, your children, your spouse, whoever is given to you, you're not treating them right. And don't blame them, like, oh, they like this, that. They can't be any more than out there. And if they are, you pray and ask God to give you the balance. You live with them. Okay? So ministry starts at home, guys. You can do it. If you've messed up, get before God, ask Him for forgiveness, and He'll help you to get on the right track. All right, guys? Bye.